The situation in Romania is highly unstable after the collapse of the USSR. USS O'Brien has been dispatched towards the Romanian coast to support anti-communist revolutionaries. Tensions with the USSR remain high, and there may be elements of the military unwilling to give up control over Romania. The O'Brien is not to initiate hostilities, but it is allowed to protect itself. And we may need to do just that. Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power. Today we're operating as USS O'Brien. We are in the Black Sea. It is 1989. The Soviet Union has collapsed. However, that doesn't mean that their military is entirely harmless. We're here to sail along the coast, providing assistance to some of the forces ashore, and we are not to fire first. We are, however, allowed to fire back if the O'Brien gets fired upon. So, let's have a couple of aircraft up, because we do have two Sea Sprites. This is a scenario that I did not make myself, so I don't know anything about it. Mr. Brother Monroe sent it over to me, link down below in the description. He also does Sea Power. And, well, we just have one ship. I have no idea what we're about to face. It could be anything from a surface ship to a submarine attack to a bunch of aircraft. I don't know. Of course, I'm eager. I'm itching to activate my radars, but at the moment, I don't want to. I just don't want to. So I'm going to let the O'Brien just do what it needs to do. With one of my Sea Sprites dropping sonobuoys and making a nice, safe corridor for the O'Brien to pass through, the other Sea Sprite is up here, 3,000 feet, about 15 miles away from the O'Brien. Let me turn on the radar, see what we can spot. We already did get a couple of contacts. Hold on. We already did get a couple of contacts here. These were detected by sonar. They're not interested in chatting. I have asked them to identify themselves. They did not well, they said I cannot even communicate. There's something apparently 3 or 4 miles behind the O'Brien. I don't like this one bit. How do we pick this up? On the passive sonar. Because I slowed the O'Brien down. Starboard turn. I really don't appreciate having a submarine within 3 miles of my boat. This is not good. I can try racing away from it, but I'm not sure if that would be considered hostile intent. Although approaching a surface ship within 6 miles or less than that, I guess, would also be considered hostile intent. So I'm not going to take any chances. We're going to run away. I'll let the Sea Sprite deal with it. The other Sea Sprite, at the moment, is not popping anything. There's nothing there. So we're just going to vector you to that location as well. Go MCON again. We lost the track, naturally, because the O'Brien is now speeding up and racing away from that track. They are doing 15 knots. So that submarine isn't being particularly quiet about whatever it's doing. No, let's not drop a torpedo on top of him. That would be a bit rude. Get a sonobuoy deployed right on top of him. I'm just going to try and get the O'Brien out of about 10-mile range. Because if that is a Soviet sub with wake-homing torpedoes, it could try to engage at 10 miles. That's their maximum range. So I'm just racing away at 28 knots, getting some distance. Oh! Okay. So there's that. That strikes me as hostile. I am not, however, to fire first. I think they know where I am, though. Of course, their submarine has vectored in exactly where I'm at. We're engaging. Whatever, these things are hostile. Fuck them. Shoot them down. I'm gonna turn around to get the RIM 7s on target. What I don't quite understand is why this MiG-27 hasn't launched anything yet. Oh, maybe they don't have range yet. It's a 5.4 mile weapon. And my range is 6. That doesn't leave a lot of margin. And that is if that is the AS-7, but it's not an AA-8. That's a missile. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. That's a cannon. So it has to be the AS-7. Yep, there's the missile. Damn it. Bastards. Weapons free. Okay, we did splash one of the MiGs. Two of the MiGs? I just hope we can deal with these missiles, because these boys are really quick at 1500 knots. Oh. Ow. That was hefty. Slight damage. Okay. We'll stop. Repair that damage. So anything that's now red is going to get killed off. Hello, boy. Do we even have to wait for identification, or can we just kill him? You alright? Slight damage, slight flooding, slight fire. I think we're not going to survive this one. This is not looking good. The problem is, for all I know, it's a neutral sub. It's not that likely, but it's possible. Just directly fly over it at sea sprite height. Oh, sorry, at mad height. See, it could be a Lafayette, or it could even be an LA. It is not. It's an Alpha or a Victor. Do we even have a boat? Oh, we barely have a boat anymore. Okay, that ship is dead. I would like to introduce you to my friend, Mark 48 Torpedo. Do we have the RUR-5 in range? Is it even functional? How badly was this thing damaged? Yeah, everything's dead. I think the ship's doomed. Then again, I've rarely, if ever, seen a ship survive an anti-ship missile. I think the only one that sort of survived it was a Kirov. Okay, the torpedo might still catch the Alpha, but I don't think that the mission's gonna do well, seeing as we already have a dead ship. Can we kill this thing off, please? Got him once. Let's go again. His propulsion's knocked out, which is the greatest defensive asset that one of these guys have. Without propulsion, they cannot run away. And considering they can run away at 40 knots... Yeah, they're done. Okay, good. How's the O'Brien? Slight flooding. So, the ship might survive, but everything on the ship is dead. Oh, there's more fire. Heavy damage. Come on. Well, the fire seems to be still raging on the bow. All the sensors are gone. Yeah, I'm gonna restart this scenario. This didn't go well. So, let's do that again. This time with a bit more knowledge that there is a hostile submarine in the area. And that we have a couple of MiGs coming for us. Again, I'm not using my radar yet, but, well, let's change that. Air search, surface search. You might consider it cheating, although, I mean, most players would just try the mission again. And I'm no different. I want to complete this mission. So let's search for that submarine. Kill that Alpha off again. Last time it was, what, 3 miles away? Basically on top of me. Interestingly, we're not getting anything. Go on the other. Okay, you're doing 6 knots with a towed array. Oh, is he below? Is he above the layer? Yeah, there you are. Depth 730. So he's definitely below the layer. Again, I'm not taking any chances with this gentleman over here. He's gonna get murdered. Very simple. Thankfully that Alpha didn't launch anything yet. If it wanted us dead, we'd be dead. Son of boys on either side of him. Come on. They're hostile. They're doing 20 knots. They're definitely being not very careful. Which is something I don't quite get. Like, you're trailing a NATO warship. Why are you being so loud? Engage him again and you go back to base. Okay. So this is phase 1. Alpha hit. Alpha hit twice, I think. Noisemaker's not going to save you, friend. Yeah, he definitely got hit twice. So that should kill him. Now let's see if we can survive the MiGs. Because that was nasty. Also, I need to know what that is right down there. This one's not coming for me, but that is. Hello. You're 35,000 feet up. You might not be a threat. Nevertheless. Yeah, they're an airliner. Not a problem. Helicopter's been retrieved. Good. This is why I tend to always start with sonar buoys, by the way. Because not only can you hear contacts such as submarines, you can also potentially pick up other surface contacts. And if you find yourself in a scenario such as this, where the creator has decided that, hey, there's a submarine right on top of you, well, you better want to learn about it from your sonar buoys, rather than from the first notification that there's a torpedo underway. Let's push them like that. Now, without the knowledge that there is a surface ship here, I mean, they're not getting a notification from their submarine anymore. They don't exactly know where I am, I think. Those MiGs. I'm gonna turn radar dark. MCON. And head in a different direction for a bit. See how the AI handles that. Give me that second aircraft again. I have my second Sea Sprite up. Dead. Alright, let's have you go here. Go to 1,000 feet. And it seems like my plan might be paying off. Those MiGs are heading for the last known location. Look at their course, 218. That's where I was. 218 puts them there. That's where I was not too long ago. And then I went dark. And now the MiGs don't know where to go. So now it's time for the RIM 7s to potentially shoot them down. If I can get them early enough, maybe I can survive it. Maybe. Yeah, they know about it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Bird away. Again. I gotta get one launcher. Go! Because very, very, very soon we're going to see these missiles come at us again. And last time around we did not do a very good job at stopping them. We got one before he launched. The other guy launched. He launched both. Crap. Do we have Seawiz? We got Seawiz on the port side. And one on the bow. One managed to hit the ship. Ooh, the other one splashed into the water. Okay, that's better than previous. Slight hull damage. Full stop. I want to see how badly this fire spreads. Look at how much just What the fuck? That was slight hull damage, moderate hull damage. What the? All the systems aboard the ship are cooked. How the fuck are you supposed to survive this? You don't get enough warning. You don't get a missile capable of taking out that threat. They charge you with such an enormous speed and such a badass missile that I don't really see a way of coming back from that. What are you? Let's have a chat, shall we? Not willing to talk. Okay, that's not promising. We're trying to fix the rudder, the propulsion, the engine, everything. Unfortunately, anything that charges this ship now is going to be able to get away with it. Because basically all my weaponry is inoperable. The harpoons are inoperable. The, yeah, everything's inoperable. Including CIWS. And I cannot repair that. If it's black, it's dead. Something large and looming coming this way. Merchant. Okay, so that's not that big of a deal. We still have some flooding aboard. Making matters worse. Do we have propulsion? Well, at least we got propulsion. But it's not looking too good. I want to see what else is behind me. So that I know whether I should be running away from it yet. Again, if it does come after me, if it shoots anything, like a torpedo, I can potentially outrun at 6 knots. That's ambitious. I still have chaff, that at least works, but everything else has been destroyed. The ship is basically a carcass. Good news. These two guys are just merchants, not a threat. The bad news? Hello, Krivak. I cannot do anything about this guy. The Krivak generally isn't that dangerous, but considering that I have been very badly damaged, I don't think I can survive this. So, I'd say the better call would be to pull the ship back, because I'm completely mission inoperable. Like, I'm completely mission ineffective. And with that, I'm pretty much conceding defeat. Because I don't see a way to complete my mission. There's nobody I can support with a ship that has no weapons and that cannot defend itself. So I'm just risking my crew if I do this. Making this, I'd say, a pretty damn difficult scenario. And I'm gonna put it to you. How would you survive this? Because it seems quite RNG based. You might spot the submarine, and the submarine isn't actually there to... I don't say it's there to kill you, it's just there to spot you. Once it spots you, it vectors those MiGs to your position, and the MiGs try and kill you off. And I, at least from this experience, say more often than not, they will. Because one missile and you're gone. So, how would you put that? How would you defeat that? How would you survive this? Let me know down below in the comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for more.